Hey guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today, joined by the chairman of the board, and today we have our SummerSlam predictions.
Yay!
It's that time again where we break down the matches for SummerSlam. Really looking forward to this show. This show's looking absolutely fantastic so far. So following the usual format, we're going to break all of the matches down, talk about what we think is going to happen and who we think is going to win. So if you guys do go on to enjoy, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and let's get into this match card for this show.
Right, let's kick it off then with one that's recently been announced, but we don't have the participants named for this one yet. And this is the SummerSlam Battle Royal.
Yeah, we all love a good Battle Royal. Everybody, I think, loves a Battle Royal. Such a good format. And I'm really intrigued to see what this is all about.
I think this one's going to be interesting. You're going to get a nice mix of Raw and SmackDown superstars all in the ring at the same time. Great to see a lot of the superstars that we haven't seen that often being on the match card as well, so that's going to be really exciting as well. As of yet, we don't know who's going to be in it. We know LA Knight and we know Sheamus, and that's about all that we know so far. There's quite a big roster there of stars that could still be in this one.
Yeah, one thing that I have picked up on this match is not for anything. It's not for a title opportunity or for something. It just seems like a Battle Royal, which I think does take a bit of the spice out of it, because it's always nice when they're fighting for something.
I was hoping that maybe this would be something like a #1 contendership for either the Intercontinental title or the United States title. The United States title would have been an interesting one, obviously, because we don't have Austin Theory on the match card for SummerSlam. Although we do know now that Santos Escobar is current #1 contender for that one. So it would have been interesting if it was that one. Again, would have been interesting if it was the Intercontinental title. Gunther obviously will be defending the title on this show. We'll get to that a bit later on. But yeah, it would have been interesting to have seen this one maybe get something worthwhile, an opportunity out of it.
Coming up next then, we have a match that I'm really looking forward to. Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey. And we know that this match is going to be an MMA rules match.
Ooh. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I know a lot of people have been ragging on Ronda Rousey. I know a lot of people don't like Ronda Rousey. I love Ronda Rousey. I think she's fantastic. I loved her during her MMA time. I'm a real big favourite of hers. Shayna Baszler. I really hope this may be the opportunity for her to finally get some of the credit that she deserves. She's a hard worker. She's a stalwart on the roster. So really excited to see her get in a match as well. These two going together. Oh yeah, this should be good. This has tickled the old chairman's taste buds, I think, this one.
Yeah, this would be really good. Both these women are absolutely fantastic. Shame that their tag run together was so short-lived. I think it could have maybe gone a little bit longer. But I'm really intrigued to see where this match goes. Shayna Baszler, I'm a massive fan of her. How she's not won a championship yet, I don't really know. But if she wins this match, I think this could be the rocket that she needs to get towards the top again.
Hopefully get a singles run and get a singles title would be really, really good. I'd really like to see her going against something like Asuka or Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be a good one. Yeah.
That'd be good. Really look forward to that. Yeah.
Right, where are we going on this one then? We can actually pick for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go straight out there and say Shayna Baszler because I think that she would deserve to win. I think it would benefit her more from having a win as well in terms of going forward.
Yeah, I've got to 100% agree with you on that one. Though Ronda is my girl, I love Ronda to bits. I'm a huge fan of hers. So, but I think I've got to agree with you. Shayna would need this to push her forward, and I think Ronda would be happy to give it to her as well. For that reason, going to go with Shayna Baszler as well. Can't argue with that one.
Yeah, it'd be a cracker. Looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Coming up next then, let's talk about the Intercontinental title. We have champion Gunther going up against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, this is probably one of the matches on the card that I'm looking forward to the most. This is going to be a belter of a match, these two. They obviously had the triple threat at WrestleMania with Sheamus, which was absolutely fantastic. We haven't seen Drew for a little while. Obviously came back at Money in the Bank. Really, really glad that he is back as well. And him and Gunther are going to be absolutely brutal towards each other. This is going to be good.
Oh, absolutely. As JR would say, this is going to be a slobber knocker. This is this has got a hard hitting, This has got some good action in it. The two of them are going to chop and headbutt the bejesus out of each other. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. This is probably the one for me that is sticking out on the card. Gunther at the moment is absolutely on top form as well. He's about a month away from hitting Honky Tonk Man's record as well as longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Will that possibly have an effect on the outcome? At the same time, Gunther also has Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci alongside him as well, the rest of Imperium. Could they play a factor in this match as well?
Possibly.
We do have Drew. Drew has just come back from his time off. A lot of speculation was going around at the time as to whether he was going to disappear, whether he was going to go to AEW, whether it was injury. Forget all that. Let's push all that aside. He's back. That's the main thing. And he's out for gold. This is a really difficult one for me to choose. I really like both guys on here. However, I am going to go purely because I think that they are looking to break Honky Tonk Man's record. It's only a month away. I could see distraction, interference by Imperium, and coming out on top, still Intercontinental Champion Gunther. A possible rematch, maybe in a month's time for Payback, and maybe Drew takes it then. But at the moment, for SummerSlam, I am going to go with the Ring General.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I think that he would massively deserve to break the Honky Tonk Man's reign, especially when he's so close as well. But then I do agree. I think that maybe looking towards Payback sort of time, Drew McIntyre could be a very, very top contender to take the belt from Gunther.
Absolutely. And I think it'd be a perfect way then of setting Gunther on the road to one of the main titles.
Definitely. That's going to be great. Coming up next then, we have a singles match. This one is really exciting. Ricochet versus Logan Paul.
Oh, now I've wanted to see this since the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
since
definitely.
they had that spot in the Royal Rumble. It's been like, oh, imagine these two getting in the ring together. We are finally going to get it. And this one I think will be absolutely great. It's going to be great to see these two going at it. It's great to see Ricochet on a card as well for a big event like SummerSlam as well. It was well deserved. It's about time he got that oomph up there as well. You put them together in a ring. Let's see what happens. They're going to be flying here. They're going to be flying there. There's going to be kicks. There's going to be punches. There's going to be crazy athletic moves in this one. This one could easily again be another classic for SummerSlam. So yeah, really looking forward to this one.
Definitely, I think this is going to be really good. These guys were fantastic in the Rumble match. They were fantastic at Money in the Bank as well. This is going to be great. This is going to be really, really good. As far as the prediction goes, this is I actually am really struggling with this one because I think whoever wins this match, it will give them a great, similar to the Ronda and Shayna match. Whoever wins will it will give them a good boost coming out of it if they can get a win on SummerSlam as well.
Yeah.
One of the big 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
It's also difficult as well because Logan Paul's taken quite a few losses recently. Obviously lost Money in the Bank. He lost against Roman. Lost against Seth at WrestleMania. So he's taken quite a few losses recently.
Yeah, but then Ricochet's
also been dicey.
What
it's a really difficult one to call. I am going to say though that the winner of the match is going to be Logan Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Logan Paul's going to win this one. I think that this could be the start of Logan Paul starting to kind of bring himself in, pay himself attention, bring himself towards kind of that middle ground again, maybe in kind of United States title contention or Intercontinental title contention. So yeah, I'm going to go with Logan Paul.
Interesting. I am actually going to agree with you on this one. I didn't think I would, but I am actually going to agree with you on this one. I think it's going to be Logan Paul as well. I know Logan Paul is signed on a good contract. He's going to come and go as he pleases. Everything else on here. There's also rumours saying that once this one's done, he's going to go off and see his brother fight as well. So he will probably be one of the ones that's early on the match card, so he can get straight out. We'll see what happens there. But I think I gotta agree. I think Logan Paul will get this one. I think it will cause a lot of friction amongst the fans. I think we'll get a lot of booing and everything else, which is all good. This is what we want. We want the fans to be emotional about it all as well. So I think that one's all good. But I think Logan Paul come out on top of this one. Maybe he'll take a little bit of time away and then come back towards the end of the year, brag about how he won at SummerSlam and everything else. And like you said, maybe the United States title shot, maybe a future Intercontinental shot as well. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, really excited about that one.
Definitely.
Coming up next then, let's talk about the women, shall we? So let's have a look at the triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. We have the champion, Asuka, going up against Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. Yeah,
this is absolutely brilliant. This one, they've been hinting at this one for a couple of weeks now, really. And we know that all 3 of these women are capable of putting on a brilliant match with each other as well as individually. Bianca Belair had a fantastic run as what was the Raw Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair, she is Charlotte Flair. There's all you can say really. Asuka's great at the moment. This new look. She looks so good with the belt as well. I'm so glad that she's finally been given that opportunity again with the belt. Put them in the ring together, yes, please. This is going to be brutal. It's going to be good.
Yeah, really liking this. You have 3 very strong, very dominant women in this match. They are all good champions or former champions. So yeah, this one's going to go really, really well, I think. Charlotte Flair, love her or hate her, she has got it all. She is the package. She is a fantastic wrestler and was a great champion. Bianca Belair, yes, exactly the same. Fantastic wrestler, was great champion. Been doing some really, really good stuff on here as well. The whole story with this one's been really, really good as well. The kind of the will they, won't they, the kind of the backwards and forwards, antagonising each other, getting involved in each other's matches, all that kind of stuff really as well. Asuka at the moment, great character work as well. All of the stuff that she's been doing where she's just kind of like laughing it all off. And she's always been there in the background, kind of having that little sort of feel that she's there. Yeah, really, really good stuff. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. I think, again, another instant classic. Okay. Ooh, always difficult. Always hard to call it when it's a triple threat. Okay, I am going to go with winner of the match and still WWE Women's Champion, Asuka. I think it'd be too early for her to take the title off of her just yet. I think the stuff that she is doing is fantastic. I think her coming out of this on top could set up some great rivalries going forward. I also think maybe this will set up a little bit more of a Charlotte and Bianca feud. Maybe with Bianca possibly turning heel. There's obviously a lot of rumour and speculation about that, and possibly with the Profits as well. So we will wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Yeah, I'm actually going to agree. I think that it would be far too soon to take the belt off of Asuka. Bianca Belair, like we said, had quite a lengthy run with the belt, so it wouldn't really make any sense to take the belt off of Asuka and put it back on Bianca. There's not really much point in that. Charlotte Flair, she's done it all before. Asuka is in a great position at the minute, and I think but we have also, one thing we haven't brought up as well. You have also got the threat of Io Sky with the Money in the Bank as well, which is always there looming in the background as well. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I still think Io Sky and Asuka could put on a belter of a match.
That would be fantastic. But the thing is, if they did that, I would want it to be when Asuka is 100%. I would want it to be beaten down and defeated Asuka. Then getting the cash, and I would like to see it when they're both at their best.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Right, okay. Talking of titles, let's have a look at another one. Let's have a look at the World Heavyweight Championship. We have the champion, Seth freaking Rollins, going up against Finn Balor.
Yes, I really enjoyed this match at the last show. This was absolutely fantastic. The fact that they're having another match is absolutely brilliant. Finn Balor and the whole of Judgment Day they seem to get better and better every time they come out on TV. It's absolutely brilliant. Speaking of Money in the Bank as well, you have obviously got Damian Priest again, the men's Money in the Bank as well, which makes things that little bit more spicy, a little bit more interesting.
Yes, and there's been that threat at the moment of is Damian Priest going to cash it in? When's he going to cash it in? And that little bit of kind of tension between him and Finn as well just makes this match just a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Seth Rollins, so good with the belt. He looks so good with it, and he's done a fantastic job as the inaugural champion with the belt. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really happy with that. Slight kind of hints at the kind of the cracks in the Judgment Day starting to form as well. I like it though when you have questions that need answering as well. Yes. It makes you kind of intrigued going into the show.
It adds a little bit more to the match. It gives us something that makes us a little bit more kind of, I don't know which way this one's suddenly going to go. It makes it that little bit more interesting. Seth Rollins, like you said, great champion. Finn Balor, he's had his opportunities. He's getting another one. But the matches that these guys have been putting on in the past, absolutely brilliant. And I'm looking forward to seeing this one.
Definitely. It's be great. And it's my turn.
It is your turn to pick on this one.
Really, because this is the one that I keep changing my mind on. This is I find this really, really hard, actually.
Out of all of them, I think this is the hardest one.
Yeah, I genuinely am finding this one really, really hard. And like I said, it does also make it hard because of Damian Priest as well. You're wondering if they're going to do anything with that as well. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's go with it. Winner of the match and new World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Going against your boy Seth again.
Oh. But I think that Finn Balor, it's getting to the point now I'm actually feeling a little bit sorry for him that he hasn't been given his opportunity back at the championship. He had the Universal title, he had to relinquish it. I really think that he deserves to have the gold, especially with the Judgment Day looking as good as they are at the minute, with Dom with the North American title and Rhea Ripley with the women's title. I think that it'd be a good opportunity to do it as well. I think Seth would be happy to give it to Balor as well, obviously because of their history as well with the Universal Championship. I think he'd be happy to give it across. Seth Rollins been a fantastic champion, but I think it's time to pass the torch along to Finn Balor, and we'll see where we go from there. And then I think that would lead in nicely towards doing something with Damian Priest moving forward. But yeah, I'm going to say new champion Finn Balor.
Interesting, because I didn't think you were going to go that way. I thought you were going to go with Seth. But I am going to go with the winner of the match and new World Champion Finn Balor. I'm going to go with Finn.
Yeah.
I think the matches they put on is great. I think this would be a great opportunity for them to pull the trigger on Finn as well. Judgment Day at the moment are looking incredible. And what is going to look better than having Finn and Rhea there with the same belts, so that same looking style on there, absolutely fantastic. Dom there with the North American title, Damian Priest there with the briefcase. Yeah, and it's going to absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Triple H loves his heel factions. He loves his bad guys. I don't think at the moment. I think this is a great opportunity to push Judgment Day up to that higher echelon. I think Judgment Day are so popular at the moment as well. I think they're getting to that level where they could be an evolution, a DX, dare I even say, maybe even an NWO kind of thing. They're really kind of up in their level. And as a faction at the moment, they are absolutely fantastic. Possibly at the moment only being outshone by the antics of the bloodline. But yeah, what they've been doing is incredible. But I think this would be a great opportunity for Finn Balor to finally scratch that 7-year itch, get that title, and be able to take it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so take it to dark and mysterious places. I would absolutely love that. So yeah, I am going to have to agree with you. I didn't think I was going to, but I am going to agree with you, Finn Balor, on that one.
It only gets better and bigger from here, because coming up next we have a singles match being built as the rubber match between Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Coming into this third match, win a piece, I believe it is as well.
Yes, there was a lot of speculation coming up to this that this was possibly going to have a stipulation. There was going to be something going on with it. Rumours were things like Hell in a Cell, a bull rope match, no disqualifications. There was lots of little ideas going around on there. At the moment, nothing has been announced, which has really kind of surprised me. I really thought that we were going to get something. My heart was saying possibly a bull rope match with obviously Cody in it, being in it, paying a little bit of homage to Dusty. But it looks like at the moment this is only going to be a singles match. The matches themselves have been good. They've been solid matches. The attacks on each other have been aggressive and brutal. Brock Lesnar still looks like an absolute killer. And Cody Rhodes looks like the blue-eyed American hero who's going to keep fighting back against all odds and still trying to come out on top. But yeah, this one's really got the chairman's interest. So I'm really looking forward to see where this one goes.
Yeah, definitely. The story between this one has been absolutely fantastic. It's been kind of a little bit of it on Raw every week, really. They've kind of kept us reminded of what's going on. Brock Lesnar as well. He's absolutely brilliant. He knows what he's doing, and so does Cody Rhodes. They work really well together as well, and that's really apparent in their matches. This one's going to be really, really good, and it'll be exciting to see kind of what happens as a result of whoever wins at SummerSlam as well. Which leads nicely into who you picking?
Okay, for this one, there's only one guy that I could really go with, and that is going to be Cody. Cody's going to come out on top of this one. It's going to be that sort of storybook ending that for this part of the chapter of his story. He's going to defeat the Beast. He's going to go on to bigger and greater things. Lesnar doesn't need the win. Lesnar's done everything. He's been there and done it all. He doesn't really need it. I think this is just purely to enhance the Cody Rhodes story and take him on to the next level. So yeah, Cody Rhodes all the way.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to agree as well. I think it has to be Cody in terms of moving forward and kind of moving towards that path of finishing the story. And I think it should be really exciting to see kind of what happens with both these guys going forward as well. What's going to happen on there.
So we have one more match left to discuss on this one. One being, no pun intended. It is Tribal Combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and recognition of Tribal Chief. We have champion Roman Reigns defending against Jey Uso.
Yeah, and talk about a story, a blockbuster story that's unfolding at the minute. This Bloodline storyline just seems to get bigger and better every time that we see all of these guys. Absolutely brilliant stuff at the minute between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Brilliant story, and I'm really, really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, the friends and foes, people turning on each other. Yeah, absolutely incredible stuff. Both guys have played their parts so well in it. Roman Reigns, yeah, had all his haters in the past. The stuff that he's been doing over the last few years, absolutely phenomenal. His Tribal Chief character is brilliant. He is the head of the table. He is doing an absolutely phenomenal job. He has been a great face for the company. Yeah. Jey Uso, absolutely great stuff that he's been doing with his brother Jimmy, right the way through their tag team stuff, the gradual disintegration of between them and the rest of the bloodline. The stuff that they've been doing with Sami Zayn, all of that going on, absolutely incredible stuff. Both of these guys absolutely great in the ring at the moment as well. The stuff that they did at Money in the Bank in the tag match, absolutely brilliant. Some great storytelling throughout on that. Lovely little moments in there, and I think this is just going to build it up into one great big fantastic match. To be honest, this card is so good this year. There's barely a bad one on there. It's really, really good. But yeah, this one. This is going to be the icing on a very exciting cake.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to see what happens. As far as a prediction goes for this one, I'm gonna say Roman Reigns keeps it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fair to say he's going to keep it. I don't think he's going to lose it yet. Although I would say that I think Jey Uso is a good shout for a possible dethroner in the near future. I think that the fans love Jey Uso as well. I mean, Jey Uso is so good. He's definitely kind of a future. Well, even Roman's referred to him as a future Tribal Chief.
Yes.
He's definitely got it all. I think this is going to be some fantastic storytelling. It's going to be some brilliant moments. Interesting to see what happens with Solo Sikoa as well. Kind of seeing, will he stay with Roman? Will he side with his brothers? And Paul Heyman as well is obviously involved in the story as well. A lot of questions again that need answering, and I'm really excited to see what happens after as well, depending on who wins.
Yeah, this is going to be really good. Yeah, I'm going to go with I'll go with the Tribal Chief as well. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. Jey Uso has got future champion written all over him. He's not called main event Jey Uso for nothing. I really can see the potential in him as a future champion for the company. I don't think it's his time just yet, though. I think the Roman Reigns story has a little bit further to go. Obviously, I think people are really kind of hungry for the idea of Roman and Cody again at WrestleMania. We'll see what happens there. But I think at the moment, for this one, I think this would be the time to just let Roman carry it on through. I think this will be a close match. I reckon there'll be a lot of close falls in this one, and I reckon there'll be some moments where we think Jay's going to do it. I think Roman's just going to come out on top, and the story will continue. But for me at the moment for this one, Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief.
Definitely, yeah. So that is our predictions wrapped up. What a card this is looking to be. This is going to be great. Really good.
And there's also the threat of 2 Money in the Bank briefcases as well.
That is very true.
Adds that little extra tingle to it as well. Yeah. Love it.
It's going to be really, really good. Let us know down below in the comment section who you guys have predicted. It'd be interesting to see you guys. A lot of very close, hard to pick matches on this one, so it'd be interesting to see what you guys think is going to happen as well. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and we will see you in the next one.